Not at all. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised, totally not surprised, when the budget speech has been postponed. You know, entering into some arranged marriage with the DA will prove to the ANC that it was not actually worth it. It is not for the benefit of the progress of the country. They are politicizing everything. DA is holding ANC ransom, hostage actually. They are holding ANC hostage on the budget speech. Why? You enter into a marriage with a slave queen. There's nothing you can fix. Let me be honest. In 1994, the ANC won the elections. Outright majority. Boo, straight. They called NP, Abu de Klerk, National Party, to say, no, let's work with the white people because they are experienced. Let's make a coalition with the white people because they've got experience and they will show us the way. Black people, they believe so much in white people to an extent that without white people they can't function. They think they can't function. That is why even now they had to go and fetch Democratic Alliance to say, when there's white people, we can function. There won't be corruption. How are we? How are we? Are we fine? I don't understand. Now the DA is politicizing everything. Everything to them is politics because DA is a political party which doesn't understand anything about politics. All that they know is to be treated special, is to be given preferences because of, they are white, we must not force them to do. I don't understand. And then now, if you check, there won't be anything of any progress because of the Democratic Alliance. Good for you, ANC. You made that decision. You've got no one to blame. You messed up for the past 30 years and you are where you are because of your corruption, because of lack of concentration when black people are crying and you don't want to listen to them. You just did your own thing and you are where you are now. You are declining. You are actually going down the grave. You have dug your own grave and now you've got no one to blame. I want to see how they are going to function because this is what they brought to themselves. And they were told by their masters that, listen, you need to get into a GNU with the DA and grab those smaller nyana hungry political parties like Abu Gayton Mackenzie because he's too hungry. The businesses were not doing well. Say, let me open a political party so that I can at least become a minister. Now he's a minister now. He's proving to people that he doesn't care about them. Hey, Lord Gayton, there's nothing Lord about Gayton. Gayton is there for himself and for his family. He's not there to fix anything. No, people are fighting for their stomach. People are fighting for income, for their families, and they don't care. Then now the budget speech, EFF tried to say, listen, why are we holding the government ransom? Why are we holding the government hostage? Because this speech must just, whether they agree or, I don't know, they want to control everything. DA want to control everything. They want to be in full control. And in the beginning, by the way, they thought they are in charge. They thought they won the elections. I don't know. Or something like, they thought, now we are equal. No, you are not equal. You got 20%, ANC got 40%. Therefore, the president has got that prerogative to say, listen, let's move on with this budget speech. But because Abu Cyril Ramaphosa, they listen to white people, he can't do that. He can't function. Now they have to, we've got Abu Enoch Godlongwana. Now they are revising that. It's like a rehearsal. They are in studio now. They are rehearsing. They are trying to, to fix the chorus there. And why are we being cosmetic? Just give the speech, and then we'll sort out other issues later. Like the MKP has also agreed, Abu Jimiman, the MKP chief whip, to say, listen, let's go ahead with this speech. And I agree also. I agree. It's just, it should be natural that we get a budget speech. Whatever that it is there, then we will resolve it later. DA, no, you can't give a speech because we don't agree about the one. I'm not surprised at all. This country will never progress with these white parties, DA and other parties which are not actually having a vision about the progress. No, they want to hold everything must just be stagnant. And they want to make sure that there's no progress, so they set up ANC for failure. Now Ramaphosa can't function now. They are holding him tight now. He can't function. What should happen now? Why this marriage? They can't just go and divorce once and let DA go. Why can't they remove DA and invite MKP and EFF and other parties? Why? The pride, the ego. You know, you listen to Abu Fikile Mbalula, the NCSG, when he says, yeah, we can't work with the EFF, we can't work with MKP, they are criminals and whatsoever. But they regard them as antagonists or people. You know, don't take politics into your heart. Don't do that. If you take politics into your heart, it means you're going to have permanent friends and permanent enemies. In politics, you can't have a permanent friend that this is my friend. Look at Floyd and Julius Malem. They are no longer, seeing eye to eye. It's natural. It's politics. If you don't scratch my back, why should I scratch your back? Look at Ngozi and Julius Malem. They are no more. They are like, they don't see eye to eye. It's supernatural. There's nothing wrong about them. Whatever the circumstances, whatever that separated them, it stays like that. It's more like a marriage. The marriage has got its time to exist, and when it's time for the marriage now to end, then there's nothing that can be done to resuscitate it. You can't force things. So I don't know what is wrong with the ANC. ANC is more like they are begging for some relationship to the Democratic Alliance. Those are the people who actually oppressed us for 300 years during apartheid. They were having some nice time, they were comfortable, they were having all the privilege. That's why they could march to Pretoria there to tell Donald Trump, their president, by the way. They think Donald Trump is their president. Cyril Ramaphosa is not their president. And here, they are living in a mini America nyana where they can, whenever they have issues, they can call their president to say, hey, listen, they are crucifying us here. They are victimizing us here. They are taking our land. We are going nowhere with these white parties. Let ANC get rid of that DA and restructure the whole thing. No, they are focusing on, no, we are reconfiguring Gauteng leadership, and that's nonsense. That's something that is the most useless thing. Well, even if they put Banyazal Sufi or they remove Banyazal Sufi and put their own comrades, cadres and whatsoever there, what are we benefiting out of that? But if they change from the GNU to say, listen, let's merge and now get into the GNU with MKP or other parties that will make them at least reach, even the EFF. The EFF got 10%, right? And ANC has got 40%. EFF is actually the right party to be in the GNU because they are going to force the land expropriation. All that we cry for, EFF will make our dream come true. If ANC talks with the EFF and now they get into the GNU, plus this smaller nyana hungry parties, Action SA, Patriotic Alliance, ATM nyana there, Mushimai Mani nyana there, those are mini DA political parties. The breakaway from Democratic Alliance are the BOSA, Build One SA by Mushimai Mani and Action SA by Herman Mashaba, and all of those parties nyana, and Patriotic Alliance nyana there. But Patriotic Alliance, they are there because they are hungry. They just want to, you can see how they behave, how they conduct themselves. Gayton has changed, by the way. Gayton has changed. He's doing his own thing. And now he was having a meeting with Afriforum, and they say they're going to Donald Trump to beg Donald Trump. Hey, what a joke. Who are they? They are not president. If the president says, Donald Trump, keep your America, will keep our South Africa. Who are they? Who do they think they are to go and beg? Hey, Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traore declined invitation by Donald Trump. Say, hey, I'm too busy with my business here. You know, African countries must just find ways to be free, to set themselves free from the Western capture, the colonizers. They must just find ways. Why are we not building our own? Why are we chasing the Western countries and begging for recognition for what? On the other side, we have got minerals, we've got everything here, but you are, hey. I don't know why Africans are so, hey, you like begging, you enjoy being beggars. No, Donald Trump, hey, you know what our president said? I know we are sorry. Sorry for what? There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong. Donald Trump is actually arrogant. He's racist. He must be embarrassed. You must embarrass him to say, hey, listen, you are not God. We are not going to bow down to you and say, we're begging. Begging for what? We've got our countries. We've got our own minerals. We can live our life. We can even survive through agriculture, food security, everything. And they must stop importing their rotten food, by the way. Because America is importing rotten food to us now, so that we can eat and get sick. Because we've got nothing to eat. Every black person must start knowing about agriculture in this country for food security. So we stop begging these these dry Western countries which don't even have minerals. We are super rich. Why are we begging other people? I like Burkina Faso president. He declined the invitation and say, hey, you know, Ibrahim is one of the guys. He's one of the guys who is focused. And he bought his own military equipment and told France, Emmanuel Macron, to say, hey, listen, I'm now starting to be independent. I've got my military, I've got my cannons, I've got my ammunitions and arms and everything. He's building Burkina Faso straightforward. Those are the kind of leaders we want. Not these ones who are bluffing behind white people and say, hey, we are scared. Hey, white people must not see us clumsy. Hey, you must be formal. Hey, you must wear a tie. Burkina Faso president wear combat. He's militant, that man. Very powerful. Carrying his own firearm. Highly trained. Yo. I don't know when are our African leaders going to wake up. Wake up, Africa. Wake up. These people are milking you. You will be dry. Before you know it, you will be dry. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Stop believing in white people that when there's no white person, we can't function. Hey, we can't do things. Hey, the ANC is begging the D.A. now. You are dating a slave queen now. A slave queen is acting up on you now. What are you going to do? You can even postpone it up to June because you need to please them. You need to make them happy. Eh? You need to make them happy and say hi. Hey, DA, what do you think about this? Eh? Can we go to Parliament? Hey, my God. That's not how we do politics. In fact, by the way, the budget speech is government. It's got nothing to do with politics. I don't know why this slave queen called DA is acting up, wanting attention. And this marriage, is tiring. It's exhausting. You would wish to get out of this marriage as in yesterday. I don't know what is the ANC doing? By the way, it's because the masters have said you must get into a marriage with this slave queen called DA. Why can't they move to EFF? One time, say, hey, listen, go away. The investors will go. Let them go. Let them go. Because they are exploiting people here and extracting our minerals and everything. Let them go. So we can be ourselves. Let them go. We can start all over. We must be ready for pain. We must be ready to start all over, to build, to construct our own things and be independent, not to depend on the colonizers. We are depending on America. Hey, Donald Trump must not be angry. Angry of what? This is not his country. His country is there in America. He must be angry with his own America there. This is not America. This is South Africa. We must do our own things here. And Africa is too big for us to back Donald Trump. By the way, we are building bricks that will even collapse a dollar. A dollar will be history. America will be like Zimbabwe. I don't want to see that. By the way, the most powerful man that I believe he will push this is the Russian president. The Russian president, Vladimir Putin, must push this. The BRICS must push this. So we prove to America that, hey, listen, you are not in charge here. I don't know, squatters. We'll hear your opinions. You know, DA is holding ANC hostage. No budget speech. We are still waiting. No budget speech. It's our right to get the budget speech, right? The value-added tax or whatsoever, the issue, no, put it aside. We want that budget. What is written there? Come and read it in Parliament. I'll hear from you, squatters. Thank you. Let's keep engaging. And thank you to the new subscribers. Man, I can see the numbers are going up. Thank you very much. I appreciate. We'll keep engaging. I'll keep you informed. I'll keep on giving you my view. And I'm so grateful to have you, squatters. Thank you very much and keep well.